What's good, everyone? It's your girl, Nicole here, coming to you live on a Wednesday. And it's been, I don't know, have you been feeling the energy these days? It's been a lot. It's been a lot as we are moving into the spring season. But it's also been highly activating. So in a post I posted a couple of days ago, I let you know that I just wanted to send a big shout out to everyone that said yes to helping me complete my Akashic Records certification. And I'm happy to say it is done. I have sent in all my requirements and I now am officially certified and will be offering Akashic Records through Mystic Goddess Activation, which is a 90-minute healing session that will blend with Akashic Record readings, womb clearing, and energy healing as well. So over the last couple of days, I've been diving even deeper into the womb, in facilitating a yoni steaming ritual with Modern Goddess Lifestyle, Juicy Feminine Leadership, and then today was another activation with Modern Goddess Lifestyle and with Temple Body Arts, and it was really beautiful to really weave these weave what has been moving through me and what has been digesting through me. Hey, Anya. And be able and step more into this work. And one of the things that was coming through as I'm writing the latest newsletter that should be arriving in your, if you're subscribed to my email list, you will be getting, you will be receiving this download. It's going to be more of a blog or just a deeper dive. I was struck by the relationship and the languaging that we have to our womb space, right? And how this is calling on a deeper and a bigger awareness of there's more of a spotlight on the womb space, but there are still layers that we are moving through. For example, when I facilitated a yoni steam ritual yesterday, it struck me on the names that we call our womb space. Calling your womb space in 2023 is not very common. If you think about it, when you focus in on this central oracle channel, right? Let me say that again. Your central oracle channel, right? When you focus in on that, you hear the language that comes up when you address it, right? Either it's focusing on your abdominal muscles, your abs, which when stripped the fat away, this is the musculature that, goes from your ribs all the way down to your yoni portal. And this is, every fit person's dream to have, really a really strong core, to let those abs show, as a reflection of healthy lifestyle, all those things, right? So we regard our womb space as abs. We regard it as your belly because your belly button's there, right? And so we don't normally say belly button all the time. We'll just shorten it and say our belly. We'll refer to it as our stomach, which is anatomically incorrect, right? Your stomach is not by your belly button, right? It is a bit higher. But but don't you notice you refer to your belly as your stomach, and that's not true. If you look at anatomy, and you'll see exactly where the stomach is, and the stomach's not that big, right? It expands when you eat, and if you eat a lot, you're gonna feel it stretching, and it's not comfortable. But the stomach is not where your womb space is, right? So, I don't know about you, but I used to give my belly a name, give my womb space a name when I ate too much, right? And so when you eat too much, the belly expands, and you kind of rub your belly like it's a Buddha, like a Buddha head, and you give it a name, right? But do you notice how there is no mention of any sacredness in the womb space? What do we call the womb space, right? It's the uterus, all the clinical names of it. We call our yoni portal the vagina, which is technically, again, incorrect because the vagina portal is actually inside, not outside. Outside is the vulva, the clitoris, the yoni walls, like the lips. That's the outside, right? And the inside, as you go inside, that is the vaginal portal, your endometrial walls, right? So if you ever get a yoni de-armoring or yoni massage, this is the vaginal walls, right? This is where you can really deepen into to feel into any spaces that you are holding or expanding in your body, right? But just think about that. Look at how many times I've said twice now, how there's we anatomically incorrectly label things in our bodies, right? So when it comes to the womb space, part of deepening that relationship to the womb space is to call it. Call it the womb. Call your womb its name, right? This is your space. And why do I say space? Is because we have to be respectful and acknowledge that, not all feminine bodies are, they're either, you have feminine bodies, or we have our transgendered people, we have our LGBTQ plus community, right? So they have to be included in the conversation. And so when we say the womb and the space, and also if you've had a hysterectomy, right, and your uterus has been removed, and all of a sudden there's a space there. Your womb is still there. The remnants of it is still there, but the physical parts may not be there anymore. So that's why we say womb space. And where do you hear the word womb? You hear it in religion, mother womb, fruit of thy womb, relating to Jesus or Mother Mary. Right, it's very sacred in that context, but it really stops at the purpose of the womb is to birth a child. That's it, and we know that it's much more than that. The space of your womb is a portal to give birth and to create life. Now, is it just? It's not just. for giving birth to a child. It's giving birth to your dreams. It's giving birth to your sensuality. It's giving birth to life. It's giving birth to your self-love. It's giving birth to your expression. It's giving birth to your creativity. It's giving birth to your boundaries. It's giving birth to opening your heart. It's giving birth to receiving, as your yoni portal receives energy, right? So how do you build a deeper connection, a new relationship with your womb space, is to start calling it by its name. The womb, your womb space, your womb, your yoni, right? Your clitoris, your vulva, your all these things. Giving it its sacred place in your vocabulary, which then will send a frequency through your body of a space of acceptance and love, unconditional love of like, I love this body. And then you begin to deepen this relationship by listen to how your body receives that name of the womb, your womb space. Here's where you start to deepen your relationship. And here's where even calling it your womb space, you're unpacking some layers of mentally how you addressed your central oracle channel. Why do I call it that? Central, center of the body, right? It's the roots. Right? The root of your body, oracle, your womb. I've heard Nikki Carly say this years ago, and I've always quoted this because it is just beautiful. It just makes you go, oh, yes. And I've never looked back, but I will say that I've never, this is a quote. Your womb is the oracle between your thighs. Nikki Carly said that, and I almost fell to my knees. I'd be like, oh my gosh, just dripping with presence and I'm loving this phrase now, divine inheritance. I'm rereading the Sophia Code, and that comes up a lot when she channels in the goddess Isis. And this piece of divine inheritance, your yoni, your womb space is divine inheritance. Why? Because it creates an abundance of life, of turn on, of energy, of creation. You understand? Boom! Right? So beautiful. So this is why it's an oracle, is because it holds every emotional experience. In your cervix, where your eggs are, your eggs have been there for generations. You are holding generations forward and back in your womb space, in your cervix, right? So you're holding, your hips hold experiences. They process emotions. They process joy. They process grief. They process anger, right? And it can be, this energy needs to be regularly cleared. And if it's not, it gets stuck. It gets stagnant, right? So you want to keep your oracle, your channel clear. And when you deepen into listening, sitting down, finding a quiet space, and just take some breaths and listen. Listen to your womb space. Start to listen. Here's where the oracle magic happens. Right? When we start to trust your intuitive nature, your primal wisdom, right? channel. This is a channel. This is a space where it is connected to your entire body. And when accessed and activated, right, you become a channel as you deepen further into your womb space wisdom. You deepen into your channel, right? You open up your energy fields. You connect to the multidimensional realms. You connect to the earth, and you listen and become ultra sensitive to what you are receiving, and you become a channel. This is why the womb is so, it clears itself every month through your blood. It activates, it processes and integrates. It craves space. It craves nurturing. It craves attention. And it craves honor and respect. To call it by its name, womb space. And this is one of the things that we investigate in Mystic Goddess activation. When we talk about womb clearing, we're looking at these things, right? Listening to your womb and listening to your body and feeling into what needs attention. And then we go in to access your records, and then we access your energy field to help clear. And I've seen it multiple times where we go in, I check the energy, your root, your sacral may be clear, but the rest of you is blocked. And then we go through a process, and then by the end, all chakras are clear and running optimally. This is the power of this beautiful session. And this is the power of your womb space. When we tap into it, you're able to access deeper knowledge and wisdom and healing for your entire body. So, Mystic Goddess activation sessions will be... there will be openings to book in April. And so I will let you know about that. And I'll post a link here as well, so you can book if you feel called. And right now in April, I'm offering a limited time offering before the price goes to regular. So it's about half off right now. So definitely, if you want to check this out, this is truly, it's truly liberating. Yeah, I think that is it, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Anya. I see you. And we'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.